Hi guys, I'm Patrick.
I'm Adam.
And this is Clock,
Stock,
and Barrel. So guys, we're going to try something new today for you. We've devised a little game that was inspired by a fellow YouTuber.
Yeah, Federico Talks Watches. He had a really cool off-the-cuff idea. He presented, I think, 5 different scenarios, and then you just had to come up with watches.
Yeah, a watch that you thought would be practical or purposeful for the situation.
No budget at all.
No budget in his thing?
No budget in his.
No budget in ours?
No budget. We can just do whatever we want. Be like realistic. Yeah. Like, you're not gonna wear a restricted meal, right? Yeah. But like, so the 5 scenarios that we have.
We've randomly come up with these. And
I just wrote these down like a minute ago.
Yeah.
We're doing in the office. So you work like a 9 to 5, or maybe you're like a banker or something like that. The other one is on a hike, exploring in the mountains. Bar crawl for the drunks out there.
So, you're crawling between bars.
Zombie apocalypse.
Yes.
And then lastly...
Crucial to know that one.
Summer at the Hamptons.
If you guys have visited the Hamptons, yeah, so anything you don't mind getting like shrimp cocktail sauce on.
Okay, so you want to go first for office, or do you have an idea, or do you want me to go? Because I think I know what I'm going to pick for office.
Yeah, we'll go vice versa.
So no budget. So this is a grail of mine. This is a hot horology brand. I would love an FP Journe Chronometer Bleu for my office / banker / exec.
Okay.
Exact watch.
Well, you're up
That's
there.
a beautiful.
You're
it's like
up there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you guys can look it up, it has a beautiful blue dial with the Arabic numerals around, and then has the actual movement itself is
I'll
made
look
out
about
of
putting the image up
rose gold. So you got to get that case back shot too. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the FP Journe, the way they do the hands. It's the perfect boardroom watch for me.
Goodness. Well, I immediately thought of, I might mispronounce this, I've heard it pronounced so many different ways, but Jaeger Le Couture, or Jagger Le Couture. I'm American. JLC.
Jagger Le Couture.
I'm one of them Mick Jagger Le Coutures, Le Coutures. I'm thinking a JLC Reverso, but the Reverso with the gyro tourbillon.
Oh my goodness!
That's what I want in the office.
Mr. CEO!
Is it gonna fit under the cuff? Probably not. I'll probably fold it onto my cuff so it's permanently attached. No matter what I do, it'll pull out of the jacket and you'll see it immediately. It's a statement piece. It's so beautiful. I think JLC, the Reverso, if I were to get one dress watch, it would either be anything in Cartier's lineup, but particularly for the office, whenever I do visit the office, it would be the JLC Reverso with the gyro tourbillon.
Very nice.
I think it's beautiful.
That's a good one.
So I'll start on this next one.
So next one is going on a hike. So we're talking about like a weekend excursion to the mountains, or maybe going.
And I'm thinking hike, and a casual hike I can do
like a weekend, like a backpack. Yeah, you go away for a week or something, or maybe a weekend.
A different atmosphere.
Yeah, just like you're hiking the Appalachian Trail or something like that, maybe.
You can tell this is where the Seiko fanboy in me comes out. I love the vintage Seiko Alpinist. Now I forget the reference number, but this is the original one. This is without the secondary crown that adjusts the north, south, east, west, the compassed inner bezel. I'm thinking the original Alpinist with the silver Dauphine hands, and I believe it's like a mixed dial, silver dial, silver body. It's one of their first. It's actually one of their first sports watches, and I think it is their first sports watch. The Alpinist series for hikers and for that watch. I'll see if I can find an image of it. But I really love the original Seiko Alpinist, and I actually really like their modern ones too with the white dial. So I'll probably go for something like that.
Interesting.
I mean, even like a Seiko Landmaster would be great.
That's a good one.
And what was that one? There's one in a tuna can design. I'm picking too many watches. Seiko's all up and down about hiking, so
Spring Drive Landmaster.
That'd be sick.
That'd be nice. I think I would go.
Is that your choice?
No.
Okay.
I think this isn't really a cop out, but this is a watch I've owned, and probably the reason I'm picking this is because I've almost done this on a NATO. I would take a 36.
That's a great quote. I've almost done this on a NATO. I've almost done this on a NATO. What is it?
I would do a 36 millimeter Rolex Explorer.
Okay.
The 14270. Simple 3-hander, nothing crazy, right? Because you have all the other shit you need if you're going like on a serious hiking thing. Just a nice little 3-hander on a black NATO. And the reason I say I almost did this is because I wore my Rolex Explorer in the Bahamas 24/7. Never took it off. I went snorkeling with it. I went jet skiing with it.
What's so nice is like on a NATO, you know that even if the spring bar popped, it would be there.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It probably just gets lost on the
Exactly.
It's so light, the profile is so thin. I miss that.
And it's really
it's in
small.
the name. It's in the name.
So if you have to like grab for anything, or maybe you're doing some light rock climbing or something. It's not massive, so that it's gonna dig into your wrist. It'll just be out of there, and it's just there, keeping
That's
the time.
such a fun piece to choose, man.
Yeah.
I love I don't really like the modern Explorers. I love I don't want to say vintage. I like the original Explorers.
Yeah.
Your 36 millimeter in particular was a stunner. Yeah. I would probably, that was my second choice.
That's yeah.
Honestly though, it just screams adventure.
Next one, bar crawl.
Ooh,
this is a tough one.
I'll let you start. Bar crawl. I've already done this, but I'm probably pronounce this wrong. Jaguar Couture.
You know what I would do? I would do. So I don't know the exact reference of this. I would do unlimited budget. I would do a Panerai submersible. I believe the reference it's the PAM024 or the PAM025. Mm-hmm. You can pull up a picture of this for them to see on a rubber strap. Perfect for me. It's because when we're talking bar crawl, it's probably gonna be summer, so you're gonna have short sleeve. I like wearing bigger watches that have a little bit more presence when you have short sleeves on, because I have a pretty casual, conservative. I usually just wear like a V-neck with some shorts, in the summertime. So I like to have that little watch that pops. So yeah, Panerai submersible, the steel with the rotating bezel on there, with a rubber strap, because Lord knows there's probably going to be beer spilt on that thing.
Yeah. Man, that's an interesting.
Either that or a bronzo, or I would do the submersible bronzo. But that's getting a little ridiculous, because those are like climbing in value like bronze crazy. Yeah, the bronze ones.
And
but
they're
so
so
expensive.
age after it's been beer stained.
I know, right?
And beer stains is worse. Imagine if it just did not turn green. How would that age?
It turns into
the patina of a beer stained Panerai. That's awesome. I would totally. I mean, that's probably used market. You probably make.
But yeah, I would do just a basic submersible on the Panerai rubber.
Gosh, I thought so practically about this. I'm like, man, if I'm drunk, I'm probably not even thinking about the time. But I immediately thought of like a jump hour. And then I couldn't pay a jump out. Because if I'm going to look at the time, I don't want to think too hard about it, because I'm probably more concerned about the next drink.
That's the Panerai is very legible too. That's why I picked that.
I sound like an alcoholic. I just want to look down and be like, yeah, 521 now. I want to know immediately. I don't want to think too hard. But
so
I thought that's even more legible and even more fun if I had an unlimited budget, because you repeated that, and I totally forgot with the Seiko. No knock on the Alpinist. I want a Ressence. A type 3 or a type, I don't know if you guys...
For a bar crawl?
For a bar crawl. Yeah. That little glass bobble, just like, I feel like you're looking through beer goggles when you see that.
God, if someone asks you about that, you won't be shutting up anytime soon.
Out there just be mouth vomit. And
yeah, pretty much.
It is the coolest modern watch I've seen that is so easy to read, and it's just immensely legible as so far as telling time is concerned. I think that would be the most practical watch. It's kind of big, but I think it would be so fun on a crawl. I think that would be my choice. That would definitely be my choice. And I love the tech that went into the floating dial face. You know, same thing that Sin uses. It just screams bar chrome. For me, I think that would be great.
That's not bad.
Right?
I like that. That's a very interesting choice. I like that.
Would you
Next
comment down
one.
below if you'd use a Ressence on a bar chrome?
Next one is a fun one. Zombie Apocalypse.
Am I starting?
Yeah, so you start on this one.
Oh man! Oh wow! I gotta really think about this.
So let's think about this. So
what is the heaviest watch?
Think about this though. You could be there. It's the end. It's the end of the world.
Yeah.
Like 20 years are gonna go by, and you need a
I'm
reliable.
not gonna use quartz.
So you're not gonna use the quartz unless you can swap it. But even then, like, where are you gonna find some spare quartz things unless you have some? You're probably gonna lose them anyway. Either a solar.
Even those batteries though.
But they last
They lose charge. They wouldn't really. They would probably die out.
After
my life.
Yeah, but people have exactly. Some people have them 20 plus years, and they're
But what am I
still
going to
working.
pass on to my child? Lord knows I'm going to be getting it on during the apocalypse. That's priority number one there.
So what's your choice?
Oh man, see now I'm thinking like I need a secondary weapon. Like when push comes to shove, right? I need to be able to I'd probably get the Panerai. I'll probably get the Panerai. Yeah. This is a tough one. Wait, we're gonna cut to it. It's gonna come to me. I need the heaviest watch out there. What is a heavy duty?
Like a tungsten fucking.
Guys, see now look, I don't know this brand like that, but I bet you any Invicta, if I were gonna make anything a knuckle duster, if I were gonna wrap anything around my wrist to beat down zombies, I would be okay with an automatic Invicta. 2 reasons.
It's gonna shit the bed in a year.
1, I know that there's a big enough model to make sure I don't touch the zombie when I punch it, and 2, it's automatic, so it's gonna get wound while I'm wailing on zombies, right? And then I'll have my resins and my other stuff for the bar crawl and whatever I'm doing after the zombie apocalypse. But I know the Invicta could probably.
Man.
I've read some good reviews on Amazon, but I bet you there's like a 52mm Invicta, like some Scuba Pro, I could use to take down a zombie for sure.
Yeah. So my thoughts are either an automatic or a solar. And for me, it has to be a diver because it needs to, withstand the guts and all that shit.
Yeah.
And I would want to be able to at least time something.
Mm.
You know what? I'm gonna go with a very, very simple choice. Something that a lot of people like. I'm gonna go with that SSC.
Invicta?
No. I'm gonna go with the Seiko. I think it's the SSC 019 or 017. It's that chronograph solar Seiko.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So because I feel like timing something might really.
Or...
Oh yeah, I'll definitely go for
has
that.
to be the Pepsi.
I'll get the blue one. I'll get the blue and black one.
Okay.
But wearing that on maybe a NATO strap or having that with some type of rubber, I think I could do that because I know that that's probably gonna last a while. I don't know how long the solars last these days, but I'm guessing it's over 20 years. I think that's what they guarantee, or what some of the older Seikos are running on so far. I think, and then I would be able to time things if I really needed to.
Yeah.
That's
interesting.
I think I would do.
A chronograph would be really good in this scenario.
Yeah, and it's a dive chrono too, and solar. So like, what? That's not bad.
Any scenario, you're like good.
Yeah. Huh? Other than that, I would get probably like a no-date sub with on a nail. But I already picked an Explorer, so.
Yeah. Well, you can double dip on Rolex if you really want to, man.
All right, this next one's fun. Summer at the Hamptons.
All right. You first.
This is a tough one.
I need how many diamonds?
I'm kind of thinking like see, this is like my initial thought.
Summer like conjures up all these
exactly.
like, sports watches.
Exactly. So my first choice, I think this is kind of similar to the submersible. That's why I might change it. I'm gonna say 2 different things here. My first choice would be a Patek Aquanaut on rubber because I absolutely adore that watch. I think it looks so badass, and it's like the perfect summer watch with the rubber. Yeah. And you might get a little drunk at the Hamptons too. You're gonna be on the beach a little bit. So an Aquanaut on rubber.
Okay.
Or if I'm like really doing it up, I would get like we're talking Hamptons here, I would get like a rose gold, all rose gold Royal Oak chronograph, maybe something like that.
That was sort of one of mine. I was thinking Royal Oak.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean, it's a good choice.
It's like,
but
I don't know. I agree. You know what?
I'm gonna go with the Patek. I'm gonna say the Patek Aquanaut on Rogue.
I think the Royal Oak. Okay, that could be my second choice too. It's like the Royal Oak for summer at the Hamptons.
Offshore or regular with just on the regular bracelet?
They're both nice. I do like an offshore on a rubber. You were talking about rubber before,
yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be pretty gnarly. I mean, I always see them. It's so common in the office place, but people forget it's a sports watch. I really love the Patek Nautilus.
I'm gonna wear my Seiko Marine Master 300.
Yeah, dude. Or you know what? Like something like a Rolex Yachtmaster would be.
Yachtmaster's a good one. Like or even like a fucking yellow gold Yachtmaster would be like just boom.
White gold.
You know, white gold,
yeah.
Platinum. Get some a platinum like
platinum Yachtmaster.
The Yachtmaster 2 with the rhodium dye with the blue.
I'll probably have them do whatever I want to it. You know what's funny? Like, it's for me. Like, I guess that's an answer for a different question. But I already told you like what sort of my dream Rolex is, and it's actually on the lower end. I just like the oysters, but I love that cocktail olive green oyster. Mm-hmm. You know, this might not be the summer watch. This might not be a summer watch, but the modern Rolex oysters with olive dial and the red hour marker, little pips near the hour markers.
You don't have to go big and crazy at the Hamptons.
No, but I mean, I'm thinking like nighttime. We're gonna have a dinner party. I'm just gonna relax and schmooze. I really think that, you know, that olive on top of my martini, gin martini.
So you're going with the Rolex now for summer at the Hamptons instead of the Royal Oak?
Hell yeah! Over the Yachtmaster or the Royal Oak, I think an olive green Rolex.
Nice understated.
Oyster. I don't need to know the date. I don't need to know the day. I don't need to know anything else other than the time. And I probably just pull out the crown and set it to.
I like that.
Set to midnight. Party hour. Yeah, I would love that for like a nice dinner party. It's understated. I could swim with it. I could shower. I don't have to take it off the whole time. I wouldn't have to take it off, and I'd know the time immediately.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I'm thinking about it now. Guys, just sell everything.
Yep.
Get that oyster.
Yep.
That's madness.
All right. Well,
Guys,
that is our list. So if you guys want to go ahead and leave some comments, I am very interested to see what you guys say.
What you'd pick for any of these scenarios?
Office, hiking trip, bar crawl, zombie apocalypse, and summer at the Hamptons.
Yeah, and guys, this might be soon in our career here, but if there are people out there who have a outspoken mindset about their watches and when they wear them, let us know in the comments down below of some scenarios you think would be fun or challenging to pick a watch for. Honestly, I'd love to get your ideas. We're going to be generating a few more. Maybe I'll play this game a few more times. But it definitely...
I think this idea is better than saying, oh, I need a blue dial watch now. I need a chronograph watch now.
Yeah.
Kind of assess the 5 things that you do most in your life.
Yeah.
And maybe decide what you want for
What's great is like as we wind up as collectors checking off boxes a lot of times when we feel like we are missing something in our collection. But when you bring up a scenario that's practical, that's
more relevant
day to day, you know, I mean, zombie apocalypse might not be
right.
scenario,
but pick 5 that
it makes you think about what's important.
Yeah.
And that is the biggest box to check, right?
Absolutely.
So guys, thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, feel free to hit that like button. If you disliked it, then you know what? We dislike you. That's not true. I'm sure we'll like you. If we got the meat, I'm sure we'd be pals. So subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Watch our other videos because they're amazing.
They're pretty good.
And guys, check out our Instagram. You can find it on our homepage.
Yeah.
Visit us
at Clock Stock Barrel.
Yes.
And that we kind of have a gallery of all the watches that we've
that are rotating through our collection.
Yeah.
They're either in or out currently.
Trying to post one almost every day. So
yeah. If you like watch porn, there's plenty of that.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, thank you for joining us. Take care now.
See you guys.